Happiness is not a destination. Happiness should be where you are right now. Guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about happiness and how it's not something you can acquire through monetary gains or through other means which result in materialistic things. Happiness should be where you are right now, and what I mean by that is before you have the monetary gains, before you have the materialistic things, before you have all of the things you ever aspire to be, you should have happiness first, because when you have happiness first, then you're able to enjoy those other things. Why I say that is because there are multiple millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires out there that literally have everything they could possibly want in the world and they're not happy. The reason for that is because the majority of them have thought whilst on their journey that when they acquire these things that happiness will come, and when it didn't come they fell into depression and all these other things that happen when you get rich and famous and have no happiness or have no value in life. It might sound like a bit of waffle, but if you go and research those people that are rich and famous, you see interviews. Tyson Fury is one of the most famous people to use as an example. He was heavyweight champion of the world, he was young, he was famous, he was rich, but he wanted to drive his car into a barrier and kill himself. Why? Because of his mental health. And why? Because he wasn't happy. So money doesn't equal happiness. Your job won't equal happiness. Happiness needs to be found where you are right now. One of the ways in which to find happiness is to be content with life. Being content with life does not mean that you stop trying, you stop setting goals. Being content with what you have, being grateful for what you have. There are people in the world that have less than you. There are people in the world that have more than you. Those that have less than you will look up to you, look up to your kind of lifestyle and think, I wish I had that. Kids that are in third world countries that have no running water, that have no houses to live in, that have no food, would look to someone like me or someone else that lives a very average lifestyle and think I would love to have that. Whereas myself and others have probably looked at people that are millionaires, that have their 5 Bugattis or whatever it is, and think I would love to have that lifestyle. But happiness isn't acquired like that. Happiness needs to be found where you are right now. So that kid who doesn't have much food or water is probably more grateful, is more grateful than you and I. And the reason for that is because that kid can still have a smile on his face when he's playing football with his friends on the street without any shoes on, playing with a ball that's, have all the stitching that's coming out of it. Whereas you and I would probably cry over the fact the ball isn't pumped up. We'd have to go and buy a pump and pump it up and all these different things. That is a little bit of a left field answer, but the point is, happiness can't be found in monetary things. When I finally started getting a job when I was younger, I got my first part-time job, I had money coming in monthly, I wasn't paying bills at the time because I was still young. I started buying stuff, I'm going to get this, I'm going to get that, I'm going to get the latest this and that. Got all those things and I still wasn't happy, there was still a void there. Reason why is because I tried to fill that void with material things. But now that I am an adult, I can pretty much afford anything I need to afford. I don't look for those things to fill the voids in my life. So if I need something, it's purely for a practical basis. Something that isn't so practical, my PlayStation, right? So I got a PlayStation on launch day. I wasn't looking to that PlayStation for happiness. I wasn't going to say to myself that I was buying that PlayStation and I was going to be happy with life, because that's not what makes me happy. What makes me happy are things like my family, their health, knowing that my family is fine, no one's in debt, everyone is comfortable right now. That's what makes me happy. That's what you should focus on, the things that you can control to make you happy. So like I said, your mental health. Mental health is a big thing. You need to look after it. Chasing things like money, fame and fortune can deteriorate your mental health. Because if you're chasing those things for happiness, you're never going to be happy. You're always going to be chasing. There's always going to be more money. There's always going to be a bigger car, a bigger house, a faster car. Whatever you're chasing, there's always something that is out there which is better than that. So I say again, as the opening statement, happiness is not a destination, it is where you are right now. Find the happiness in your life now, so when those things come, you can enjoy everything that you have worked hard for. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you liked it. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, make sure to subscribe and share, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace and love. Take care.